Hi there, family and friends. I am happy to be back with you as always. And we completed our notes on visualization in our book talk. Now we are going on to another term, which is called mutter talk. Now, let me use some Bajan parlance here and let me ask you a question. You just mutter to yourself? I guess that's not so bad, but it is if you begin to answer yourself, know that it becomes a little problematic. All right, let me tell you what the word mutter means in case you don't know, but if you do it, you know the meaning. To mutter, it is a low, continuous, indistinct sound, often accompanied by the movements of the lips without the production of articulate speech. It means also to talk quietly, especially when annoyed or embarrassed, complain indirectly or unofficially. Now, mutter talk can be or turn into what is known as negative self talk, which is described, and I got this online, which is described as any inner dialogue you have with yourself that may be limiting your ability to believe in yourself and your own abilities, and also limiting your ability to reach your full potential. It is any thought that diminishes your ability to make positive changes in your life or confidence in yourself to do so. So, negative self talk can not only be stressful, but it can really stunt your success. Just imagine that. Not only can it be stressful, but it can also stunt your success. Now, mutter talk, because that's what we are talking about, mutter talk can be negative or positive because you can mutter positive things to yourself, I guess. No, I guess I know. It is powerful and certainly can influence how we behave. Now, there's a book that I've quoted from in the publication. It is called The Power of Your Words. And the writer in this book uses the word confession. Now, when he uses the word confession, he does not mean refer to our usual understanding of confession, where like you admit to God your sins or you acknowledge your sins. He's not using confession in that way. What he really is referring to is what you say to yourself, like what you confess to yourself, or maybe what you confess to other people, but what comes out of your mouth, what actually represents your reality. So let me jump over now to the book, and I'm going to share with you. Now, what I'm sharing here, much of this is actually written in the book. I still keep calling it a manuscript sometimes. He says, few of us realize that our confession imprisons us. The right kind of confession will set us free. It is not only our thinking, it is our words, our conversation that builds power or weakness in us. Do you agree with that? It's true, you know. Our words are the coins in the kingdom of faith. Our words snare us and hold us in captivity, or know what? They set us free to become powerful in the lives of others. It is what we confess with our lips that really dominates our inner being. We unconsciously confess what we believe. If we talk sickness, it is because we believe in sickness. If we talk weakness and failure, it is because we believe in weakness and failure. He goes on to say, it is surprising what faith people have in the wrong things. They firmly believe in cancer, ulcers of the stomach, and other incurable diseases. Their faith in that disease, he argues, rises to the point where it utterly dominates them, rules them. They become absolute slaves. He says they get the habit of confessing their weakness, and their confession adds strength to their weakness. They confess their lack of faith, and guess what? They're filled with doubts. They confess their fear, and they become more fearful. They confess their fear of disease, and the disease grows under the confession. They confess their lack, and they build up a sense of lack, which gains supremacy in their lives. When we realize, he argues, that we will never rise above our confession, we are getting to the place where God can really begin to use us. Our words beget faith or doubt in others. And of course, our words beget faith or doubt in our own selves, our own mutter talk. All right, I'm going to do one other video because we want to discuss this mutter talk a little bit more. But you know what? It's absolutely, it's a spiritual idea, it's a psychological idea, and it is also philosophical as well. So listen, you coming back with me? You're going to be back next time? I hope so. I'm going to be looking for you as we continue our mutter talk. I know I'm a little crazy.